Hey everybody, this is Michael with North Gray Firewood Company, and today I'm going to be doing an inventory video. I got this idea from Joe with Joe's Firewood Videos on YouTube. So basically I'm just going to show everyone what firewood I have and where I got it from, and explaining when I'll be able to sell it and when it'll be dry. So I'll start over here with my camp wood. Over on this end is most of my hardwood. There's a lot of oak here, but there might also be some other hardwood species mixed in with it. So that's pretty dry and it's ready to go pretty soon. This is white pine. It's my biggest species for camp wood right now. And that also might need a few more weeks to dry, but it's about ready to be sold. And then this is some more white pine right here and some popple. Both of those were buried under a pile of tree length wood over here for probably about 10 months until I was finally able to get that moved. So this wood will need to surface dry a little bit, but it's basically ready to go. And then in the back is some red pine, which I got from down the road a few months ago, and that will also be camp wood. And then in the back here there's a little bit of white pine again, with a pile of mixed hardwood right here and a small pile of popple behind that. Out by the road is my firewood bundle shed, and this is the self-serve campwood pickup area. And here's the county line wood splitter. So this is basically where people can come and pick up camp wood. They can just call ahead, and if I'm here, they can come pick up whatever they want, and if nobody's here, they can either get bundles or they can just do the self-serve stand and they just pay in the box that's there. This is my premium seasoned hardwood. So it was cut and split last winter, and now it'll have all spring and summer to dry before being sold in the fall. So it's about 32 cords, and I cut and split some of it myself last winter, but a lot of it I bought from someone, and it was actually already cut and split. It was a kind of interesting deal we had. I don't know why he had so much of it at such a low price, but I figured it was a pretty good deal, so I bought it. And some of it I cut and split myself, but most of it was from him. So then yesterday I stacked this tier of firewood along the side, and that's just a separator so that I can maybe put some softwood over on this side once I finish clearing that mound of dirt and sticks and debris back there. So hopefully this will be my premium seasoned area for hardwood, and this will be premium seasoned for softwood over here once I can get things smoothed out and all that. And that's basically it for camp wood and premium wood. Over here behind the skidder is where I keep my bundle firewood. So that's nicely seasoned wood, and it'll be turned into firewood bundles, which I'll sell out at the roadside stand. Hopefully soon I can pick up a few convenience stores or campgrounds that will also sell bundles. So I only have about a half a cord left right now. Hopefully I'll get some more ready to go pretty soon, because I'm starting to run out. And then over here on the side, I throw all the short pieces because they're just not going to fit on the bundler that I have, and it's just not worth trying to put them in the bundles. So I just throw those off to the side, and I should be able to sell those to someone. Here's the Bobcat all ready to go, and I need to replace a few filters on that and some fluids, so stay tuned for that video. This right here is some seasoned wood. This was also buried under that pile of hardwood I was talking about. It's that pile right there. That was brought to me last October of 2019, and the trucker got stuck in the mud on this road, so he had to offload it just to the right of the skidder down there, and he said he would be back to move it, but it was about 10 months later before he got a chance to move that. So I'm just glad that it's finally moved. So that's that wood right there, and that will be ready to go this October, because that's the 1 year mark. And when he came to move this wood, he also brought some more hardwood with him. This was over the course of a couple of days, and he brought 24 cords total of hardwood. So this will be ready to go in 1 year, unless I sell some of it as green, which I still haven't decided if I'm going to, with the limited supply of hardwood. And then on the other side here is some softwood, and I bought that about a week ago, before I had gotten all of this. And I just figured there's plenty of hardwood available because there's not a great market for softwood pulp. So I just figured I could get it at a low price, so it's worth trying it. And even if I can't sell it, I'll just burn it myself. So I just figured I'd buy a load and see if I can sell it. And if I am able to sell it and I can make some money on it, then I'll keep buying more softwood, and that should be a pretty good market to be in. This is what I was talking about that I got moved. It's almost a year old, but it needs a few more months to season, and then that will be ready to go. And this down here, the smaller pile on the left, is the wood that I've currently been taking my seasoned wood from. It's seasoned and ready to go, and it's the wood over here to the right of it is not quite as well seasoned. That will be ready to go this winter. And both of these piles of wood is stuff that I've been sorting out from this pile that used to be 18 cords. Now it's down to about 5 cords. And it's wood that I bought from my dad, who does some small scale logging. So he doesn't pump out as much wood as the bigger producers. So some of this wood is really old and it's pretty well seasoned. So that wood I'm sorting out and selling it right now. And then the fresher stuff, I'm gonna have to wait a little while until I can sell that to make sure it's really seasoned. This little pile and this other one over here is just stuff that I cut up and split by hand using a chainsaw and that county line splitter. So that's the wood that's crooked or really small, and it's not even worth putting it on the processor. It's just easier to do it by hand because it's just a pain when I have a crooked log up there. So that wood I just did by hand, and I'll mix it in with the next load of seasoned wood that goes out. And this big area out here, I had it mulched, I think this past spring, and it's just ready to go, ready to be filled up with tree length wood. So I've requested 10 loads, which is 120 more cords from one of my suppliers. So hopefully he'll pull through and bring at least most of that amount. And I'd be happy with anything over about 5 loads. But 10 would be nice, because then I'd have 120 fresh cords ready to season away. So hopefully that will be filled up by the time I make the next video, or at least starting to be filled. And that's about everything that I have out here. There's a little bit more down this little trail in this clearing. You can probably see it through the woods here. This is almost seasoned wood. It's been seasoning since also last October, and that will be ready to go this October. So that's my other pile of almost ready to go wood that will be ready for this burning season. So that wood I'm going to be processing in the next few months and selling as seasoned. Here's the processor and the delivery trailer and the truck. I'm also working on fixing a 1989 dump truck that will hold 2 cords instead of just 1, like the trailer. And also, it doesn't pivot, so it's going to be easier to back into smaller places. So I'm really excited to get that thing going. And I'll probably do a few videos of fixing that up and putting new decking and walls on that. So stay tuned for those videos, and they'll probably be coming out in the next few weeks. And that's all my inventory for right now. I added it up, and it's right around 97 cords right now. So I'm just under 100, and hopefully within the next few weeks I'll get close to 200 if that supplier of mine is able to bring me the 120 cords I requested. So I'm hoping to get up around 200. If I only get to 150 or so, that would be pretty good too. So that's everything I have for right now, and that's the video for today. So thank you for watching. Bye.